Okay, so let's dive in. You've probably heard about new ways to, monetize everyday stuff. Today, we're looking at one specific app, Neon Mobile. Their big promise: make money while you talk.
Yeah, it's a catchy line, isn't it? The whole pitch is basically, hey, film companies make money from your data. Why shouldn't you get a piece of that action?
Right. But our goal here isn't just to repeat the marketing. We want to really break this down, do a proper risk assessment, look at the reward versus what you're actually giving up.
Exactly. We need to weigh the financial bit against the, let's call it the privacy price tag.
So let's start with the money. What exactly are they offering? What's the earning potential here?
Okay, so they talk about earning around 30 cents per minute for
Yeah.
calls. But, and this is a big but, the calls have to be made using their app styler.
Not your regular phone dialer.
No, absolutely not. And crucially, the person you're calling, they also have to be a Neon user,
Ah, okay. So it's a closed system.
pretty much.
Yeah.
If you manage to do all that constantly, you might hit their daily cap, which they say is around $30 US.
$30 a day. I mean, it's not nothing, but it doesn't sound like a fortune either. Especially, what are you trading for that 30 cents a minute?
That's the core question, isn't it? You're trading your voice, your actual conversations, very personal stuff.
How does that work technically? What are they doing with those calls?
So the company says they record the calls. They're big vague, maybe just your side, maybe both. And then they claim they strip identifiable data,
Strip the data, like anonymize it.
supposedly, before selling the recordings, they say, for AI training,
Okay.
teaching computers to understand speech better.
Okay, so the whole premise relies on them actually being able to strip that personal data effectively, but didn't independent analysis find a problem with
A
that?
huge problem. Yeah. This is where it gets really concerning. Independent researchers looked into it and found a pretty severe vulnerability.
How severe?
We're talking like user data exposed through an unsecured API endpoint.
Hmm.
Basically, a door left wide open.
Wow. So not even sophisticated hacking needed?
Apparently not. The analysis suggested someone could potentially access users' full phone numbers, detailed call transcripts, even the actual audio recording.
Recordings of private conversations.
Yes, and with minimal authentication needed to get at it. That's bad.
That's more than bad. That's a massive breach of trust. We're not just talking about abstract metadata here.
Exactly. This is raw personal data. And because of that finding, the company apparently took their servers offline for an audit, they said.
So if you use this app, you're essentially trusting a startup's security completely with your voice, your calls.
You're betting your digital identity on it, yeah, on their ability to protect critically sensitive, potentially non-anonymized voice data.
Okay, let's tie this back together. The upside. Maybe $30 a day, best case. The downside.
Right.
What's the real long-term cost here, legally and privacy-wise?
Well, the cost seems way, way higher than the earnings. When you sign up, you agree to their terms, obviously. And in those terms, you grant Neon a license.
What kind of license?
It's described as broad, worldwide, and royalty-free.
Okay, royalty-free. Let's translate that. What does that mean for you, the user?
It means they can use the recordings of your voice, your unique vocal identity, forever, anywhere in the world, without ever paying you another dime for it.
Forever. So they could use it for anything.
Pretty much anything related to their business. Think future AI training, maybe voice cloning models, deep fakes. Who knows down the line? You've signed away the rights to your voice's sound.
That sounds unsettling. And what about the legal side? Recording calls.
Right. There's also the immediate legal risk. In many places, you need consent from all parties to record a conversation. If you're calling someone using this special app dialer, does the other person really know their side might be recorded and processed? You could be taking on liability there.
So legal risks plus the risk of your voice data itself being compromised. If someone gets hold of your voice model and call data.
The potential for fraud skyrockets, doesn't it? Impersonation, identity theft, it gets serious. So the consensus from the analysis we looked at is pretty clear.
What's the verdict?
Well, maybe not a scam in the classic sense of taking your money directly for nothing. It's definitely a massive privacy gamble, a really poor trade-off unless you have, well, almost zero concern for your voice, your metadata, and your privacy.
So summing this up for you listening, this deep dive shows just how fast personal data, even something as unique as your voice, is being turned into a commodity. You're offered small rewards now for potentially huge long-term risks.
It really highlights the need to look very closely at any deal that offers easy money for your data. But let's leave you with a final thought to chew on.
Go ahead.
When you grant that worldwide royalty-free license, You're giving away an essential piece of yourself, permanently. What happens years from now, when that voice data you sold for maybe a few dollars is reused, repurposed by AI we can't even imagine yet? What's the real non-monetary cost then? It's probably impossible to calculate.